Hello and welcome to this new video, my dear friends. Today, we're going to discuss a topic that sparks everyone's curiosity, and maybe even brings back some unpleasant memories. We're going to talk about the worst restaurants in the world, those places that made their customers wish they'd never tried them. We'll review real and documented experiences of people who had unforgettable adventures in the world of food, ignored the warnings, and paid the price. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything new. In a bustling city like one in the United States, sits the Doghouse Restaurant, which earned an unenviable reputation thanks to its poor service and unsanitary conditions. One of the victims, one of the customers, recounts his ordeal with this restaurant. He remembers the day he waited a whole hour for his supposedly delicious dish to arrive, but unfortunately the meal was undercooked, and it looked like it was carrying an army of germs ready to attack his stomach. And the tragedy wasn't limited to the food, but extended to the table he was sitting at, which looked like it hadn't been cleaned in ages. Was this restaurant a shelter for germs or for food? The question remains, but what's certain is that this customer's experience was a warning to anyone who dared to go near the Doghouse. We take you to the United Kingdom, where Kitchen Cafe is located, whose name seems to have been very misleading. Instead of being a haven for lovers of delicious food, it turned into a stage for a dark comedy, starring one of the customers who decided to share her frustrating experience. This lady recounts how she entered the restaurant on a dull morning, hoping to enjoy a delicious breakfast, but was shocked when she was served a cold, unappetizing dish. As if the bad food wasn't enough, this lady had to deal with a waiter who was completely uninterested in her complaint and seemed to pity her for complaining about the level of service and food. Kitchen Cafe, a place that sadly embodies the reality of some restaurants that lack the minimum standards of quality and professionalism. Deep in the forests of Canada, the Black Bear Restaurant is hiding, and its name seems to truly reflect the experience it offers its customers. In this restaurant, there's no place for hospitality or respect, but the law of the jungle prevails, where the customer becomes easy prey for the black bear, represented by a rude and unprofessional waiter. One of the victims, one of the customers, tells the story of how he was fiercely attacked by this waiter, who not only provided bad service but went as far as insulting the customer and using inappropriate language. And when the poor customer tried to escape this nightmare by asking to cancel his order, he was met with a flat refusal and even got into a heated argument with the waiter who seemed to enjoy insulting his customers. Black Bear Restaurant, an experience that proves some restaurants don't aim to satisfy their customers' hunger, but rather their employees' desire to insult others. From the jungles of Canada to the land of the rising sun, Japan, where sushi restaurants are spreading like wildfire. But beware, not all that glitters is healthy and delicious sushi. At Sushi Team Restaurant, the sushi eating experience turns into a dangerous adventure, where customers' health is at stake. One of the victims, one of the customers, recounts how he noticed that the tableware wasn't clean, and that the sushi had a strange taste that didn't suggest quality or fresh ingredients, and the problem wasn't limited to this customer's experience only, but extended to other customers who suffered health problems after eating at this restaurant. Sushi Team, a team unqualified to serve food, but to cause food poisoning. Sushi Team Restaurant, a disgrace in the world of sushi, and a reminder that negligence in the food industry can cost people their lives. We return to the United Kingdom, where Chains Restaurant set a record for not caring about customer complaints. One of the victims, one of the customers, tells how he decided to take his family to one of the branches of this famous chain, hoping to have a good time and a delicious meal. But this wish quickly turned into a nightmare when the customer discovered that the food served to them didn't resemble the pictures in the menu at all, not even the written description. And when the poor customer tried to contact the restaurant manager to file a complaint, he was met with indifference and complete disregard. Chains Restaurant, a chain of frustration and apathy, an experience that proves some restaurants only care about collecting money without the slightest respect for their customers or the level of service they provide. Finally, my dear friends, the question remains, have you ever had a bad experience at a restaurant? Share your stories and experiences with the world of food in the comments, and let's warn each other about those places that aren't worth trying. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything new. See you in the next video.